St Pete Raiders Soccer Club. My name's Tony Paris. Here in front of me I have Patrick Palmer and his son Waylon. Last season they both attended the West Ham ID clinic over in the UK and England, and I brought them in tonight to actually speak about some of those experiences, and in fact how Waylon in fact got to attend the UK showcase and the fences he had to jump to do so. I'm basically going to ask Patrick Palmer, his father, just a few questions, and we're going to slide over to Waylon to see what Waylon's take was on the adventure that he did last year. Okay, Patrick, welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about the experience of going over to the UK and what you felt it done for your son for that period of time that you were over there?
Yeah, I mean, I think the entire experience from start to finish, from West Ham coming to our club here and having a training session, and then Waylon getting invited to Rome, Georgia, and doing the training session there for a week. The London experience was incredible. I mean, I think the thing that stood out the most was that they're pulling kids from across the country, and the level of play or the level of player when we got over there was, I mean, it was incredible. There was nobody there that didn't deserve to be there. So it was amazing to me that they had the ability to pick out players from across the country and have them all be at the same level.
Absolutely superb. What was the best experience, do you think, for both of you on that trip? What stands out in your mind?
I mean, I think, Waylon and I were talking, I think he's had exposure to at least 7 West Ham Academy coaches through our experience. So it's not like you're just limited to one coach. He's had exposure from top to bottom, all the way up to Heifer coaching him. I mean, it's incredible that he gets to have that many coaches impact his game, and beyond that, we got to have a fun trip for ourselves. We saw 2 games. We got to see Manchester City. We saw Chelsea, Crystal Palace. Who else did we see? Middlesbrough. I mean, it not only is an experience for him as a player, but it's an experience, of the life and of a player. So it was fun.
How did you feel that, from the confidence standpoint, and when he come back to the USA, how did it impact his game?
I mean, his confidence and the whole level stepped up. I mean, every time he goes to one of these camps, the level just steps up one more time, and it's visible in his play. It's visible in his confidence. It's worth every bit of it.
That's superb. That's superb. I think with obviously Pulisic going to Chelsea now,
right.
I think these are steps that players need to be taking, obviously from the USA.
Yeah.
And are making the trip overseas.
Yeah.
Can I just talk to Waylon a little bit now?
Yeah.
Waylon, so what was your thoughts on it?
It was really fun. I loved it.
You did? Did you make any friends over there with the players?
Yeah, I made a lot.
You did. Were the players mainly from the USA, or were they from all over the world, or?
Mainly from USA, yeah.
Okay, super. And what was the biggest thing you learned? What do you think?
To play in the future.
Fantastic. Are you a West Ham supporter?
Yeah.
Well, you are now.
For life.
And I understand that you're actually making the trip back over again. I think it's in April, yeah?
Yeah.
So this is another invitation from West Ham.
So there's definitely like a tiered system, and he's made it to the point where this is the elite trip. So it's the the top of the top, and he's ready for it.
So it's fair to say that he's basically on West Ham's radar.
Oh yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Which is a good place to be.
Yeah.
And and I think that more players need to do it. I believe we have another ID clinic coming up. I think it's April the 26th at Perrier Park in St Petersburg. where obviously, again, I think the guys will probably come out again.
Yeah.
And hopefully for those aspiring other players, please visit us on www.stpeteraiders.org to find out further information for that actual ID clinic. It's open to all players, not just from St Pete Raiders. So it's worth coming out and getting some good training and hopefully, getting the dream that Waylon's had up to this point. Guys, I'd like to thank you for the interview and wish you every success when you go over in April.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thank you.